So summer's here, and you might go out of town on vacation, but what about cool events happening locally?
People are like, what is he pointing at me?
I'll show you.
Thank you.
That's what.
Railroad Days fits the description you just gave us. It's so big, it takes 2 days and 5 venues to make it happen.
From the Durham Museum, Patty O'Brien and Mia Jenkins returns from Lauritzen Gardens. Good to see both of you this morning.
Nice to see you together and in caps.
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
love the hats, and thanks for bringing these. I love the whistles. These are popular.
They
Kids
are.
love these, don't they?
Kids love them.
Okay.
They do.
So you're giving these away, I presume, at some point?
No, just to you guys. You guys are
Thank
the
you.
only ones, yeah.
You're funny.
They are for sale in our gift shop.
Good to know.
Yes.
And there are some great freebies that come along with this whole event. We'll get to those.
What is the event? Let's talk about it. And it's an important one for the community, right?
It
Railroad
is.
history.
It is. Railroad Days, we have such a rich railroad history in our region, and so it's truly a celebration of all things train and track, from the architecture of places like the Dodge House to Union Station, which is now the Durham Museum, to different artifacts and equipment that are brought in. It's a great celebration of the quality attractions we have, and then again that railroad heritage. So many people have ties to the railroad in our community.
Yeah, and going decades back, it's great to see it still part of this area the way that it is, and we can go to these 5 venues and sort of get around, right? Do you transport people?
Yes, and that part is included in admission, which is a great value, especially for the 5 different places that you get to go.
Yeah, 9 years. This is the 9th year, right? What's new? What's different?
Well, this year is really exciting because we have 2 locomotives coming in. The theme of the year is innovation, marvels in innovation, railroad innovation. So the Durham is getting 2 UP locomotives. One is a vintage E9 streamliner.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, what's the E9?
It's from the 50s and 60s, which was a locomotive that was innovative for that era. But of course, it doesn't compare to what we have now with the diesel engine. So those will be parked nose to nose on the track at the Durham, and great photo op. Kids and adults will enjoy it, see it up close and personal.
What else
And when we saw the kids taking a ride on the train, adults can ride on that little mini
what's
train.
the story
Yes.
with that mini
That's
train?
the mini train at Lauritzen Gardens, and
Yeah.
it's called the UP 956, and it was actually built in 1956 in Omaha. It's called the Pride of the Omaha Shops, and so adults and children can take a ride on that train at Lauritzen Gardens.
And that's included with your ticket or
It
your
is
pass?
included with the ticket. It's become kind of an ambassador that Union Pacific takes all over the country, so we're fortunate that it's able to come to Railroad Days most years.
I want to speak to the rookies of this event. Despite being in its 9th year, we know some people still haven't enjoyed Railroad Days.
Right.
What should they know about sort of parking, what to wear, how to get from place to place? I mean, some of those details are important so that you're getting the most out of the event.
And you know, there's really no order in how you go. You know, you can spend as much time at whichever and all venues that you want. The transportation, like we said, is free. We have Ollie the trolley going through the Council Bluffs area, and then we have buses in Omaha. So they run through every few minutes, so getting on and off is good, and hopefully we'll have cool weather. And
but dress light just in case, right? Comfortable
And
shoes.
I always say, working at an outdoor attraction, Lauritzen Gardens and RailsWest has a big rail yard that is also outdoors. Visit those first, but when the temperatures are cooler, be able to see the gardens, be able to explore the rail yard, and then visit the outdoor attractions the afternoon when the temperatures are a little warmer and you can enjoy the temperature controlled environments. I hear a lot of people in the afternoon who are so hot visiting the gardens and cut visits short because they get overheated.
Right, that's something I would do. I wouldn't even think about planning that way. I would just hit the events and like, man, it's
and
hot.
parking,
90 degrees.
we both have great parking at our venues. I mean, everybody does, but there's plenty of parking at either of our places.
What is? Go ahead. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I said, like you said, you never think about it. Mapping the day I think is key. The attractions that you want to see, the things you want to see at those places. Use the website as a tool to decide how much time it'll take you at each place, and decide if you're going to spend one day and try to cover a lot of things in one day, or do 2 days and a little shorter portions.
And we talk to these vacation pros on our show all the time, and they always recommend getting your kids involved in the planning of it. So I feel like to go to the website, there is a designated website for this event, and to start going through all of the things to see and do, and let your kids be part of that planning. I think that it makes it even more special for them.
It's great. It's great for all ages.
It
and
is.
there's so many things for kids for that $15 per family, not per person, per family.
So that $15, that's a pass, right?
It's
and
a
that gets
family
you
pass.
through the whole
Absolutely.
All the
Yes.
venues?
2 adults and any children under 18 in the household. And
Which
you can
is
buy
nice.
one additional pass for $5 for an adult.
And I do want to just point out another new thing that is incredible is UP is bringing in a trailer that has engineer training simulators. So that's going to be, you know, worth $15
Look
right
out.
there.
It's awesome.
Get out of my way. I'm going to drive that
Driving
thing.
well, we will get out of your way.
Checking the kids
Throwing
just
these
to get to the front
5-year-olds
of the
out of the way.
It travels around the country. It's only here for Railroad Days in Omaha.
Wow, that is
Nice.
cool.
OmahaRailroadDays.com. That's the website. And where are passes available, guys?
At all of the venues.
At the day of the days of the event.
Okay, but you just go to the website, OmahaRailroadDays.com. That'll give you all the information you need, where to buy passes.
Yep.
Can you buy the passes online or just at the
You
event?
cannot. We don't have
Venues.
any advanced ticket
Okay.
sales for this event.
Just
It's
at the
day
venues.
of- Yep.
Thank you,
And
Patty.
but I think it's
I'm waiting.
It's well, hold on a second. You don't have to start blowing your horn yet. I want to say I think this is an important event for people. But so many of us are here because of the railroad.
that's
You know, I know a
right.
lot of my ancestors came here because of the railroad. Not you, because you're from
Family history.
Kentucky,
No,
but
but my family worked in the railroad in Kentucky.
Did they?
Listen, Mike, the railroad extends beyond.
I didn't know they had Kentucky. Okay, that's cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Now I can't even use this. Try
Man,
it again.
you fumbled.
You go.
All right,
I need some
Amy
water.
Purdy impressed and inspired us on Dancing with the Stars, and how she plans to follow it up next.
And Omaha's about to experience its own British invasion. You can learn to speak Lord of the Rings at British Fest. See what else is planned at 9/24.